will see this through.
Yeah, buddy, welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited. Continuing with our 4-year streamiversary, week 16 now. attending to Stu Crew's adventuring needs. I am Tragically HP, your host, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where the Great Plains begin. Let's kick this off in quick order. We've got our table ready. We've got our stream prepared with a little Artesian hospitality.
What's about to happen is going to be hard to watch.
Oh, woo woo.
Damn,
Oh, woo
nice.
boo boo. Good
See, I
evening.
was talking.
Hello? What? Yay! 3 wishes.
Oh, shush your mouth.
Don't worry, I wouldn't wish for simulacrum. That's not one of the things I do for this character.
No! You really want to piss me off?
Yeah, no simulacrums. That just means I get to do this more times.
Somebody's going to die.
Yeah!
Well, I actually have a question for you.
Uh-oh. I'm going to take a guardian break. I feel like this is going to overload.
Well, one of the thoughts that I had is I would have been interested in multi-classing into a paladin with this build, but I don't have the strength for it. Is that something that a wish would be able to grant?
Worded perfectly to the letter, and that is something that I am very strict about when using the wish for alternative effects other than substituting a spell.
That's why I told you probably didn't want to use what you told me, because it is very open-ended.
That's fine. It was just a curiosity. It was something like I have other ways I can build the character. I was
So-
just curious about it because I am down by about 5 stat points to be able to be a paladin.
Oh, jeez. I wish I was as tough as Arnold Braunschweiger. Yeah,
Remember,
let's,
you can always go get like a gauntlet of orc strength or something like that.
yeah,
I could,
magic
but that
items.
doesn't.
Yeah, magic items don't substitute class prerequisites because they're temporary.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. The other thought that I had too is a lot of those cannot be revived spells and or effects and things like that are bypassed by wishing someone back to life. Is that correct?
Say again?
Things like, for example, a lightsaber that prevents people from being revived from the dead can sometimes be bypassed by a wish spell. Is that correct in my assumption?
That would be in the same category as trying to increase your attributes. Like, it's totally possible. It's also possible to just substitute a true resurrection spell and see if that would work. But, of course, if it's something that they can't be brought back to life at all, then a properly phrased wish could certainly potentially get us there. What the fuck is that?
Terrifying,
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
that is.
I heard that y'all needed just one more person tonight.
Sarge, did you grab that from another server?
Yeah, he's been using that for a while now on Sunday mornings. Welcome, Sarge, reinforcing us from Swan Crew. It worked out. He wasn't able to game this morning because of work schedule. It was his birthday yesterday, and we happen to have an open seat here for him tonight. So fantastic stuff.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, neat.
What you playing today?
Oh, I'm bringing in my character that I have been playing with, I'm guessing.
Oh,
Is
I
that what we're
remember.
doing?
We cannot.
Yep.
What
I
are
find
you
your lack
talking
of
about?
faith disturbing.
Well, we are here in Artesia, and we have found the place to be positively stupid with undead and, unfortunately, the rotting carcasses of the people who used to live here. That kind of sucks. But everybody's already in the turn order except for Steven. He's actually not even on the board yet, so let's determine where that's going to show up. Marco is going to use his little limited gossamer bulb to open a temporary wormhole for Steven to appear. It's always 2 o'clock, it feels like. 29%. Yeah, not too far off. Alright, so we're going to drop you right here next to the garage door. of garagedness, the erogenous garagenous. And yeah, that's where you will appear. You will be in need of initiative, otherwise you don't get to take a turn. Well, it'll be a while before you take a turn.
Yep. Good old fighter Varus. He's nothing like brave.
And let's begin. Ballard is up here. We've got a haste. We've got a rage. Each of them are now 1 round less. Give me a second to tack that on. And you're good to go.
As I start, what do I see Varus appear, right?
Correct, and we should be familiar with him considering that we all live in the same home base together. We didn't clear the same home base last season. Sunday morning was actually part of the feudal Japan, whereas Sunday night was, of course, part of Orange Enemir, so we didn't interact until downtime, but we did have 6 weeks where we all lived together.
Remind me, I am unfamiliar. Sarge, what is Varus? Is he, what's his race class?
Varus is an elf champion fighter. And he's a holdover from the last campaign.
Yeah.
He is clearly a master lich assassin.
Alright.
Don't put words in my mouth.
A master lich assassin, does that mean he kills liches as a professional assassin?
See, that's the thing. It's interpretive, so he could be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Ooh. He's an interpretive best friend.
You said
Alright,
friend.
alright, so starting my turn, I'm gonna go ahead and start hacking into this dude.
Okie dokie.
And reminder for myself, these things aren't oranges, right?
They are not.
Okay, cool.
And that's the one that dropped the rose, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. This is part of our new foreground illusion layer. I've got a nice illusion over Varus right here.
Great.
But if anybody interacts with it, it'll dispel the illusion so that you can see him. All right, we're starting against the wounded, I presume. These
Yeah.
nasty guys here. This one, did somebody actually hex it?
I have hexed it.
Okay, so I think one of these has already gone in berserk, and I believe it is this one. So let me put a rage on it. And then we're going to get hit again for some more damage here. I don't think we have a fire.
That
anything.
damage is bugged. For some reason, it changed my 2d6 from my greatsword to 3.
Yeah, it did.
And that showed it as just 3 rage damage. It doesn't have your extra damage in there.
Oh, no, the extra damage was from the d12 for
Right, for last session.
The Beskar Redemption. Yeah, no.
But go ahead, re-roll the damage. That's cool.
Okay, that's the 2d6 for it.
Alright, so 3 more damage.
Yeah.
12, 15, plus rage. Ouch. Okay.
And then second attack on him. There we go. Now that's correct.
That's going to
I don't
hit
think
still.
that
These
hits.
guys have pathetically
still
low
hits.
AC, 11. These guys did not come rocking AC. Although when it's raged, it may have a better defense. Let me check. No, it gets to dash as a bonus action, not dodge. Okay, so yeah, that'll hit. Oof. Ouch. Alright, yeah, that hurts.
And then last attack on him. Hasted action attack.
Alright.
There we go.
That is a hit. Fire damage. We do have the Undead Fortitude. Now he's attacking 4 times. What is this? What sorcery is this? 21.
What is this?
Was it? I think it was delayed one.
Gotcha.
Just take the first one.
Oh,
doesn't
yeah, I
matter.
can't make that saving throw. So, Undead Fortitude or not, its head was lopped clean off.
Woohoo!
There's one down.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Another one rides the
Then-
bus.
Do I have to make a saving throw or anything, or these are
Why
the
not?
ones with the
Let's
flowers, don't they?
let's do a second edition saving throw versus rod, staff, or wand.
What?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's mix editions here, and if you
I
don't,
know what the fuck
if
you're
you don't
talking
make
about,
it, then you're gonna be bloodied because we'll put a 4th edition mix in there as well.
I'm gonna continue my turn and attack this dude.
Yeah, 2E saving
With my
throws were
bonus
kind of
action.
weird, but they were fun.
Yes.
Petrification, paralysis, poison, death, rod, staff, or wand, magic.
You also had calmliness, though, so if you wanted a good-looking character...
If you
place it
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, that was fun when they released the skills and powers book, and you could divide. That's one thing I've still toyed with doing is dividing the attributes into 2. So strength is power and stamina. Are you strong or can you carry a lot? Charisma, personality, or comeliness. Are you interactive or do you just look good? I always thought that was a fun little division. That is a hit, and we'll take it, and we'll also take the grappling appendage. We got it.
And then that will be my turn.
Beaut. When do
Does
you
it have
guys
to
need...
make that... Does it have to make that roll about the rose?
Oh, it does. Yeah, this one hasn't taken damage
Yeah, that's
yet.
what I was wondering about the saving throw.
Gotcha. That is, nope, you did not break the vial. We are still good.
Alright, cool.
And one of you guys are going to have to come find me, because, I'm not visible, and thus I'm not ready to take my turn yet. I'm here
Is that
somewhere.
Bob the janitor?
It is.
You better
And,
hope Ballard can't find him.
I when I did level, I do have a new thing of 10 feet of blind sight, if that helps.
That is very helpful. Nobody can be invisible within 10 feet of you, effectively. It's like a short-range true sight. In 3rd edition, it meant people couldn't sneak attack you either. Rala, your turn.
Alright then. For this, yeah. I'm gonna go over here and try to shoot a firebolt at this guy. Firebolt, not fireball.
Alright.
I don't want to burn Ballard alive. Thank you very much.
Do it now. Come on, burn.
Ballard would be okay if you wanted to.
Burn, baby, burn.
Really?
Wait, let Xavier run in there so he can get his clothes cleaned off of all the dirt.
Gosh.
Why is everyone so keen on getting on fire?
You guys forget how resilient Ballard is.
Xavier's immune. Everybody else is just like showing off. Ballard's like, I have my regen outpaces your capacity to deal damage. Just do it.
Not Jax. I'll stay back here.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Jack's
can take a
crazy.
fireball high.
I mean, I have 158 health and regen 9 health per turn, so.
I like those odds.
Yeah, we
Oh,
have that 3 hit points healing, too.
What a terrible attack roll. My
That
AC is
is
only an
very-
11, but that's not going to do it.
That is very bad.
Yeah, you
Oh,
rolled a
well.
2.
You have an inspo to spend on that, Rolla?
I believe I do, but
Because if you use your inspo, that means that would turn that miss into a hit.
I'll use my inspo on it.
All right. Did Stone Cold Steve Austin just break in? I heard a glass break in the background there. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, just something fell on the counter. Nothing much.
All right, we'll take the hit there.
That would be 11 fire damage, I believe.
Yes, indeed. Anything else for your turn there?
Not, nothing much I can do, but no, no, no.
Alright.
So I'll just move over here, there, and call it a turn for right now.
All right. Welcome back, Brad. Welcome back, Terry. Hope you enjoyed your vacation.
Oh shit! I forgot about Firebolt's other effect. I did more damage. I didn't know D.
Looks like it did roll the 2 die 10. It rolled 7
Yeah,
plus
roll
4.
2 out of 10. Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
All good. If I skip Xavier's turn, I get to go quicker. Ah, whatever. Xavier can go.
All right. Bonus action. I'll transfer my hex onto this boyo, and then I'm going to hit him twice with Eldritch Blast. Although I'm not going to push him back because I'm sure Ballard enjoys having him right next to him.
I'm also going to deploy a reactionary wall of force on my butt so you can't push me. Good God! What's up with the 9s to hit an 11 AC here? I should just throw low ACs at you guys. I mean, Ballard can't possibly miss, but the rest of you, it adds a nice layer of challenge.
Now I get a inspiration, and is it and a hero point?
Per session.
Once per game?
Correct, yeah, as a supporter.
Then I will use my hero point to see if I can bump that up to an 11.
Oh God, don't roll a 1. All right. We are not immune to necrotic, strange as it might be. This thing will take it. Let's check if our little black rose gets broken. Yes, it does on the first attack. So this one's going to go berserk. Start flailing around. Enraged and very, very upset.
And then I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right beside Jax.
Well, hello there, Xavier.
Hello. We have one to the south, and we've got the one that Ballard is engaging in so far.
Oh, I did not know about the one in the south. Thank you.
Also, if you want a real fun toy, climb up the stairs, and he kind of points up and over towards where the little machine gun is.
Yeah, that could be a lot of fun in the right hands.
I'll deal with the zombies first, and then go and play with toys.
Okay, moving in. Oh no, that's the wrong guy. Yeah, we don't have anybody playing in that department, so it'll pass it over to Kayla's turn. Welcome back.
Hi. So my plan is to attack this guy. So I'm gonna use my short bow and use steady aim.
Oh, very nice. No movement. Give yourself advantage on the attack. That will hit. 18 damage too, not bad. Ouch! Yeah, these things are just getting blasted apart like the dry papyrus zombies that they are. Every hit seems to deplete them by 10 to 20%.
And I'm just gonna stay there and continue to fight that zombie here. But I'm gonna wait for my next turn to do that.
Alright. Well, I've got zombies activating, and we had Lovelar in perfect position until he conveniently went to the tunnel of safety. Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what happened. So yeah, we're gonna slowly step out here. Look at that, exactly 20 feet away. He was standing in this space.
That brings up the question, where is Preyu?
That is a very good question. Yeah, because
I was wondering about that, but I wasn't gonna say anything until it was my turn. But
oh, yeah.
I don't have a turn.
Yeah, definitely good to let us know, because yeah, I am very guilty of that. If you were not in the combat before, sometimes I forget to put you in. So we need to deploy our snake lady. That's a 5 o'clock.
Go, snake, deploy!
Oh dear. 97.
Go, gadget snake.
Well, that is fortuitous, because she's actually going to appear way the heck over here. Which, had we done that earlier, the zombie would have probably just made a beeline right for her. Let's do a quick upgrade here. Alright. As part of our 4-year Streamiversary celebration, all free and supporter level players are getting access to one of the juicier super supporter subscription perks. In this case, it is a 3 hit point per round regeneration and the epic boon of fortitude, which increases your hit points by 40. These will reset back to standard values in May when we are done with our Streamiversary celebration, but for now, that is why Priyu has 40 extra hit points, just in case you're wondering.
I remember that, but I was like, thank goodness, because I'd completely forgotten I was so low on health.
And yes, we are not dashing, so that is going to be it for this one, as it looks like it's kind of looking up at Puck and Ark, who are outside of my reach. This one, really, I guess we're going to go after Ballard. We are raging, so we get advantage on melee attack rolls, and we get 2 of these.
Nope.
Oh boy!
Nope.
Oh boy! And I think that might be it. Let me check. Yes, that's it for us. Likewise, come find me! Arrgh.
What do I have to go achieve, like the ghosts and like get the achievements for finding them? Is that
Something like that. You get the achievement for defeating them, though.
Ghost
Alright,
achievement unlocked.
Ark, over to your turn.
Gotta catch them all.
Nice. That's over to you, Connor, for your knight character.
Alright. Let's see here. Seeing Pluck being right over there. Ark is going to take a stand against this zombie right here and deal some damage to it.
Alright. Are you descending into melee reach, or are you using harsh language at range?
I am descending to melee range.
Alright. What are we supposed to use? Harsh language?
With the battle axe.
Ooh. Ouch! That certainly hits.
Hey, it wasn't a 9.
Yeah, very true.
We just named the battle axe.
Name the battle axe.
Yeah, it's called harsh language.
Harsh language. Oh my god.
Nice.
That's better than what I was thinking, because I thought you were going to say the name is Hey, it wasn't a 9.
Anything else, or do you just have the one attack?
I don't think fighters get another attack at level 4 unless using action surge. So I guess I'll end my turn here.
Correct, but we did. Let me check. Don't want to.
we're pretty
So confusion
level
here.
minimum 6. I don't know how the companion works.
Okay. Yeah, the companion would have came in at level 4 and then gained the community level up that we just got. So you do need to level Ark up to level 5, at which point they do get extra attack. So you can just go ahead and take that swing right now and then do the level up between turns. And then at some point tonight, we're expecting another level up, which the knight would also benefit from, as well as the party. So be ready for that.
And that's a
level
9.
10 barbarian.
Dying?
And that's another 9.
Oh, there it is. You had to go and call it there, Shaggy Doo. There's number 9. Number 9. All right. Well, that's it for Ark. Let's pass it over to the newcomer here, who used to be some illusory lich, but now that Varus has activated his token, at least he can see his true self through the illusion.
Okay, so 20. Think, and this is not a orange.
It is not an orange.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit it with first attack with Undead Slayer.
It is definitely undead. It's a good thing you used that Undead Slayer for that extra scratch. Hey, look, we have 37 HP left. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
37.
4.
That's a hit.
What
2
the undead?
attacks, and
What's up there,
Sorry.
Jay?
No, don't. Ignore me.
Alrighty.
and I will end my turn there.
Very good. Our little spidery companion here, the potion spider known as Youngling, is up. It currently has been... its chamber has been filled with a healing potion of some type. I forget which one it was. What kind
It
was
was
that,
a
Jax?
greater.
I think Jax gave it a greater, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha. Number 2 will indicate that. 4 levels of potion healing, so 2 being the greater. Let's take a look around. Yeah. We're gonna scamper on down this way. And we're gonna take an action dash. Oops, meant to cut that corner for that extra 5 feet so I can make it. And Priyu can feel this little mechanical spider crawling up her leg, and before she knows what happens, it injects her.
I do not have legs, but awesome. Hello, Youngling.
Oh, yes, that's right. Up your giant tail right there, and wow, almost a maximum result there. 17 HP restored.
Injected.
I love this thing. I love this thing.
You're welcome.
And we will chill out on top of our companion there, if I can get this thing to work. Oh, for goodness sake, whatever. Next to you. That is it for Youngling's turn. Over to Jax.
Alright. Jax will start striding forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, he's gonna go 30. Just to get the flank bonus.
Alright.
Alright. And then going to, if I recall correctly, this is not one of the oranges, so just a regular attack.
Correct. Ouch.
That's one. That's
Ouch!
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
two. And pull on mastery then if it's not dead yet.
34, 44, 58, 63 damage. I am still alive. Once again with 37 HP. 19, 23 more damage, so now I'm hanging on with 14.
End turn.
Jeez. Remember a breath ago when I had hit points?
Lurks is strong with this one today.
Alright, it is back to the top of the turn. Wait a second here. Priu's initiative did not populate because I think she rolled without her token. So let's pop that. And she got a 6. I think 0-9
it was
because
a
her
6,
dexterity
yeah.
is horrible. So technically she would have
Listen,
gone...
you can't be dexterous when you are a massive snake lady, okay?
Who says no, man?
Technically you would have gone before Youngling, but not a big deal in the grand scheme. Go right ahead.
I think snakes are dexterous. You see how they wiggle their bodies and stuff?
Wiggle it.
Oh, if
just
they're
a little
40 feet long, I don't think that they are particularly...
Nah, it works out. Like, look at Jake, like Jake from Adventure Time. It works out.
40 feet long, you say?
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I always forget technicalities such as this. I was gonna come up here and attack this zombie, yeah.
Very good.
With
One of Priu's
give me one
special
second.
ability. One of the Priu's special abilities should be she should go to full size and do damage to anything she touches.
That would be really cool.
Her unique power will be, why did it have to be snakes? She can summon a snake army.
I think technically Yanti can already do that, can't they? And an animal friendship, specifically snakes.
Sure.
They can speak
That
to
is
snakes
true.
specifically, yeah.
And I do have animal friendship, which as a spell separate to that, so I can befriend any animal, but especially snakes.
Poison spray.
Whoops, wrong button.
I say you trying to spray Rala?
No, I'm trying to spray the zombie.
Oh, that's right. It's
Yeah,
not a
poison
cone.
spray is a single
That's
target.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a very deceptive name spell.
Okay. Hopefully I roll a natural 20. Close. I burned a good die
come
roll.
on.
And yeah, the effect that you are aware of is this is more of a traditional undead, and that it is immune to poison.
They haven't been so far.
Yeah, the oranges are strange in that respect. They can be poisoned. They can also take necrotic damage, but most undead like this are immune to both.
Not to mention the oranges don't take double damage from radiant.
Oh yeah, most undead don't. A few select ones do, like your ghosts and like shadow creatures will sometimes
okay, then.
be vulnerable. Anything else
Well,
for
there's
Priu's turn?
unfortunately, I am going to I was going to be here, and it just happened to not move correctly. Sorry about that.
Oh, I moved you that back here intentionally so you would get a flank bonus, but I didn't know that you were going to use a spell.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, if you're using a spell,
Absolutely.
you don't need a flank bonus. My bad. I thought you were going for an attack, so I was like,
And-
yeah, let's help her.
Well, that's going to be the end of my turn.
All right, Ballard is up next.
Immediately just slam into this guy.
Okay, that is a day. Yep, that's more HP than we can withstand. So another one destroyed.
I'll just look across as he drops and just see Varus and just be like, just give him a thumbs up before I just run away.
Ballard's on the run! Quick, catch him!
Why do we have to catch him?
You'll see. He takes off.
He's a runner.
Climbing in through the window, and you found the latrine. Finally, you can relieve yourself. There we go. We're gonna, in fact, lock you in there for a while until you finish up what you got to do.
The fuck?
It's an automatic locking door. It knows when you're done.
Oh, fuck off. Don't even.
It's like a sentient bidet. A mimic bidet.
Oh no!
So logistically, am I actually locked in there or no?
No, you're good.
Okay, okay. Oh, I'm all for it. That was my
Tiny little hallway.
free action to open that thing. Can I use my bonus action to open another door, or is that
You
not
can.
a thing? Okay, okay.
And
No,
another one.
Great. All right. Well, I'm gonna just sit here, and yeah, I'm gonna just sit here and hold my action.
Very cool. Well, you already attacked, so you don't have an action to hold.
I would be able to use my hasted action on him, and then use my action to hold up here. Or are you not able to hold hasted actions?
Yes, that works.
I don't think so. I'm gonna look it up.
No, that's like a logistic question. I don't actually
I mean,
know
he
if you
used
can.
his haste action, so technically he still has his action, but I don't know if the haste action is predicated on you using your action first, like extra attack is.
I don't think it is, but I'm not.
I don't think so
completely
either.
certain. Okay,
That should
as
be
long
it.
as we're cool with it, yeah. I don't want to be
We'll
breaking
we'll look it up right now,
Quick-
but I'm not particularly concerned.
Quick Google search says that you can't hold hasted actions.
Correct,
Because-
which he's not holding the hasted action. He used the hasted action, but he still has his action.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, yeah. If you
Yeah,
use
my-
hasted action to attack,
Yeah. My
Yeah, I
main
only
question
attacked once,
more
yeah.
so was, do you have to use the hasted action after your action? Like, is it like extra attack like in that respect, or I'm not sure. I don't think it is.
I'll look it up.
But it's Rala's turn. Go right ahead.
cool with me.
All right then. Seeing on how this side's being taken care, how I've been taken care of, figured I'd help out my knight by throwing a fireball at the zombie. Since I don't want to waste any spell slots. Wrong.
Yeah, it is. See if we can light this candle. Yes, indeed.
That's better.
Oof.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Eesh. Look what I have created. I have made fire.
I looked
You know,
at the rules of hasted action. You could use them a hasted action anytime during your turn.
Sounds about
So
right.
she used hasted action. So
Very cool. Well, that is a hit, and you hit me for 12 of my remaining 14 HP there. So, yeah, this thing is burning up pretty quickly and will likely be finished up in short order.
I'll end my turn.
All right. Xavier is up next.
All right. Well, I'm going to bonus action to port over to here. I'm going to knock on the door as a free interaction and just say, "Is there anyone living still in here?"
Brains. Yes, living. Come inside. No, nobody answers.
Okay.
walk
and then
this way. Hey.
10, 15, 20 to there. 25, 30, because I saw Ballard go this direction. And then I will double move. 5, 10. I don't see him here.
No, you do see an open window here. For whatever reason, it's closed, but yeah. Yeah, this window right up here is open.
15, 20.
I think I may have double clicked it by accident.
All right, held action. You see an enemy approach. Take your attacks there, Ballard.
I never said enemy or anything. I just said I held my action.
And I will end my turn right there.
All right. Well, that's a dangerous held action because you didn't specify the trigger, which means technically you'll never get to use it. All right, I've got these guys who are just, they don't see anybody. They don't know what's going on. So that's back over to Puck's turn.
I think I'm gonna follow Xavier's footsteps and see what I can find there.
I like that instinctively everybody just beelines it to the restrooms. Yo, we found some restrooms, friends. We ain't found one of
I
these
just realized
since the mall.
that illusion you put on Varys's map wide. I can see it even though I can't see Varys.
Oh, so like you just see a field of blackness and then the Lich sitting over here?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
An illusion that penetrates walls and everything.
Wow.
Doesn't matter where you run, you can see the Lich.
Yeah, that foreground layer is a fun new addition and could be a nice middle ground solve to our dynamic lighting fog of war question that we currently have going on. And Puck does not see them, but they're not being stealthy. You can hear some sounds of movement and what have you coming up from around the corner.
Now we're just trying to push Xavier out the window because he's stepping on his foot.
I'm gonna dash and see, or no, I'm in flight, so I would get extra movement, am I correct?
Your flight is equal to your movement. So if your move is 30, then you can technically fly 30 or ground 30 or any combination of that, like run 30 and then
Though
ascend.
remember, you are a rogue, you do get that bonus action dash.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you can also fly over top of the building, bypassing a little bit of the movement requirements to get to somewhere like here.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna use dash and move here, and then I will end my turn there.
Okay. Yeah, dash will give you another 3 squares beyond that if you want to take it.
She only have 15 feet of movement.
Nope, but she already took 3 squares, so I was giving her the additional 3 that she hadn't taken yet.
Oh, okay.
I know what I'm
Hey,
doing.
Puck.
All right. And now it's time for... Holy crap, how am I still alive? Why am I still alive? Hooray! Also Dr. Zoidberg. Well, let's try and assault, I guess, one of the 3 of you. Doesn't really... I didn't even check to see if my rose broke. I'm sure it has. Taking a lot of hits here. We're just looking for a 5 or a 6. One more time. Somehow it held on to its rose through all of that.
Look,
It's
careful,
dedicated.
man. Yeah.
That's one dedicated zombie.
Very, very. All right, number 2 in this order is Priyu, so we're going to attack her twice. We're not Berserk, so we don't get advantage.
Quick, somebody test it out. Take his rose.
Oh, God! Who needs advantage when you're rolling like that? Double 19s for
Okay,
29 hit points on Priyu. Make sure...
I thought it was supposed to be 9, not 19.
1 second here.
Nine.
Priyu is short on HP. You should have regenerated 3 at the start of your turn, and plus you got healed for 17 by the spiders, so you should be 20 HP higher than you are right now. And then you take 29 damage.
I'm pretty sure.
So I'll
Artesian
just
is
subtract 9.
When a creature you can see attacks a target that's been perfectly, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yeah,
Disadvantage would do nothing to that, unfortunately.
yeah, you want to
Yeah.
save that for when there's a natural 1 or something crappy on the other side. When I roll double 25s, advantage and disadvantage become a moot point. So we do hit Priyu once. We're going to try and hit her a second time here.
Or you could not do that.
That's
You could-
correct. Well,
you
I
could not do
missed.
that.
Yeah, see, I missed. That's what we're expecting, because you've got your little Medusa doll of defense there, which should help you out in these situations a little better than they do. Okay, anybody else? Nope, that's it for them. You don't get a turn. So Ark is up next. See if we can finish this thing off.
Alright, then, before this thing can cause any damage, just Ark is going to finish us off with his ass. heavy, harsh languages.
Kick his axe.
Kick his axe.
Yep, that's gonna do it.
That is a hit. I might return from that with my undead fortitude, however. So let's check that. DC is going to be 10. 5 plus damage taken. I need to roll 6 or better. 18. So yes, we are going to hang on with 1 hit point. You did one of its 2 hit points technically with that attack.
Alright, we'll just attack again.
Yes, indeed. Get her done. That's a hit. 15 will be the DC this time around. Need an 11 or better. I don't think I got it. Nope. That will finish it off.
Woohoo!
Another dead rose bearer.
Woo!
Yeah.
Meanwhile, what we secretly don't know is that as we kill all the rose bears, then it summons up the big rose monster.
Don't is it kind of tough.
You said Rose Monster, and it definitely reminds me of Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, man. I mean, my initial thought went to a fat bastard. Hey, diaper lady! I left you a rosebud.
See, I keep hearing Rose that I think it's Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon.
Yeah, you guys get to fight the Golgothan. A shit demon!
Okay, where's the bathroom spray? Oh, wait.
Yeah, how
Ballard,
did you
grab
know
that.
how to use that? Knocks out strong odors.
Quick, Ballard, grab the bathroom spray.
And that will be Ark's turn.
Beautiful. It's up to Varys here now. Get rid of that illusionary effect right there. It was fun while we had it.
Oh no,
Okay,
where'd he go?
so-
I can't see him anymore.
There's a bunch of windows and doors everywhere, but none of them are open.
Some of them are open. I
Well-
should be able to tell. Like these two right here are open.
Down to the south, yeah.
Most of the doors are closed, however.
I want to try to open this door. Is it locked?
It's a sliding garage door, and trying to click on it. Yeah, that door is locked up tight. What is Varys's passive perception?
Passive is 15.
Decent enough. We had some other characters spot this last session, but note the tread marks in the mud leading directly out of that garage door. Also a pair of them leading out of this garage door now that you notice it. Converging down over to here.
And then they sunk in the quicksand.
Yeah! Well, they ran into this zombie and just disappeared entirely, it would appear.
Well, I'm going to end my turn there and hold my action in case anything wants to try to come up on me and attack me. Enemy,
Alright.
not allies.
So if I run up to you and slap you on the chest, you're gonna attack me? Is that?
I said ally. I said enemy, not allies.
I mean, Jax's bear hugs hurt, dude. Have you fucking, like, gotten squeezed by this guy yet?
I regen 9 hit points, so I'll be okay.
I'm imagining
I
the
read
scene from Dragon Ball where Dragon Ball Z where Z Broly gives just the worst bear hug and just like never mind.
I'm broken by Dragon Ball Z Abridged because every time I hear Broly now, I just think of Team 4 Stars Broly, Princess Trunks. What? You dirty girl. What? You lie to me. No!
Alright,
Yes.
well, Priyu,
It's
it is
'cause
your
I'm
turn.
green.
Priyu, it is your turn. You will regenerate 3 hit points. And otherwise, no sign of any enemies. All seems quiet and clear for the time being.
All quiet on the creepy front. Okay then. I'm going to move first. Because I want to check out what's inside this building.
There you go.
And she squishes all the
She
people
just
inside.
slides and squeezes down the entire hallway. Okay, I can see all of the rooms at once.
It's not my head that's 40 feet long.
That would be quite interesting. A 40-foot
Oh.
long head on a medium-sized creature.
Looks like Priyu found a little
Technically,
restroom as
if
well.
she's technically not moving, she's moving her body around. She's like moving around 40 feet without taking any movement, just search around.
Yeah, that is one thing I was thinking about with my body being so long. It's actually longer than my movement.
Yeah, right? This door at the end of the hallway on your right side is securely locked, and it has red spray paint on its white surface that says absolutely no admittance without permission. In common. Or I'm sorry, in
So,
English.
I want to knock.
It's in English, and you should understand English. All of our characters at this table should. No
My
response.
first thought is, this sign isn't going to stop me because I can't read. Knock, knock, knock.
It's a very big, or it's a very thick and sturdy door. Like when you knock on it, it doesn't really reverberate. It's just kind of like a thud and a muffled response there. What's up in Twitchland here? Terry's back. Welcome, welcome. And Scar97. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's happening? Welcome, welcome.
Priyu looks at the door. Look, escape. It's spelled just like escape.
Just keep swimming. Just keep slithering.
Yeah, I don't have any way to get into this door to my knowledge. Wait, is there at the door jams, is there like a theme on the door jam or something? Like, is there something I could fit through if I wild shape is what I'm thinking?
Sorry. If you can wild shape into like a bug or something really small, you could just go right under the door, yeah. It's pretty secured tight, but it's not like airlocked.
Alright, let me look real quick and see if there are any bugs other than my giant wolf spider, because that's a little too big. So give me a second.
Yeah, I mean, if it's considered small size or smaller even, like if you found a tiny creature, that would definitely fit the bill. I'm sure you've got something, because your CR options are pretty limited, and most of those are gonna be your small animals. You just don't want to transform into a Wolverine and try and squeeze under the door here. Technically, even a rat could do it. You know how freaking tight those things can squeeze.
Wolverine. Berserker Barrage.
Yeah, Berserker Barrage. Alright, while you look that up, we will proceed with Youngling here, who is looking between Rala and Jax. And each of you just kind of feel this little nerve kind of activate at the base of your brain. It's very weird how this thing communicates. It's almost like through like a ranged electroshock of some sort. It's not painful, but you just instinctively understand that it's asking, refill? And if one of you wants to respond that you're willing to give it a potion refill, then it seems like it wants to come to you.
Jax will nod. All right. Here you go.
Yeah,
I'll give it a potion of greater again.
Alright. Yeah, we'll use our action to absorb that. And your turn is right next.
Is a heavy drinker.
Alright, I found one. It's just a normal spider.
Sounds good. One of these days I want to get the macros down real tight, because there are ways where druids would especially benefit from this. You'd be able to right-click your token and choose from a list of options of things you're able to transform into, and it'll automatically transform your token into that. So I don't have to like drag out things or give you 25 different character sheets that you drag and drop kind of deal.
That would be fantastic.
But yeah, look what you found.
Radioactive waste. What is this?
That's definitely a box with a very concerning looking symbol on it that Priyu is not intently familiar with. The rest of the crates are likewise sealed, so it might take some time in here trying to figure out just what this room contains.
Are they like? Is there anything? They don't have any writing on them or anything that I can look at. Anything I can tell about? They're not open, of course.
Correct. Let's see. The crates themselves have no writing, but the crate in front just says Suits 3.
Lovely. I think that unless we are out of combat, I think that concludes what would qualify for my turn.
Sounds about right. Jax, that's going to go back over to you here.
Alright, so it looks like everybody's starting to go up north. Yeah, he doesn't see anything down there. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to get his owl out from the whatever the dimensional space that familiars get sent to, and he'll send it to go scouting.
Alrighty.
All right, and basically that's it for his turn.
Okay, we do have a character sheet for that you can drag drop, correct?
I'm looking for it, but I do not seem to see it. Let me see if I can find it elsewhere. No. Yeah, no. That's okay. I mean.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. You probably want to know where it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess we didn't officially do the character sheet for it for whatever reason, or maybe it just got misplaced. But fix that. There. Change that. Give this thing some vision. Link that back to the sheet. Okay, going forward, this owl will be found directly under your character sheet in the journal.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
There we go. Yep, and there's your token, character sheet. You should be able to move it and look through it and all that.
Hello, little one. Be a good little owl and go and find some things for me. Thank you.
It looks rather annoyed.
Who's a cute little owl then? Alright, oh yeah, and I guess he'll move up here just to make sure that he's with other people.
Alrighty.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, that's it. Enter.
Okay, checking. We're good. Okay, top of another round. We are in here, ready to action, went unused. Hey, look, you found the rec room! Pool table, bitchin'.
Alright.
Your rage goes away.
That's fine.
I like that he found the room for relaxation so much, so appealing that his rage goes away.
I already know where that door
Hold on a
goes
second. Let
to.
me knock your haste down. There you go. Go ahead. If you move, it takes me out of the menu for some reason.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
No worries. I always try to catch you between steps.
Free action to open that door. I'll use bonus action to open this door.
All right. Yeah, something happened in here. It's like people were playing a game of cards, bunch of chips. Not the edible kind.
You said it was a chip. So where is the dip? Or am I looking at it?
A bunch of chips on the table here. Somebody got interrupted in the middle of a card game, though.
Well, there's nothing in here, so I'm going to run the fuck out. It's 30.
Did you not see the other door, or you just didn't want to check it out?
The door down south of the rec room?
Correct.
Well, I saw that led into this room.
Correct,
I
yeah.
passed this window beforehand, so.
Right. Okie dokie.
And I don't want to spend my action to open the door. So.
Sure.
That's roughly my 70 feet right there. And then. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and take my action. I'm gonna go ahead and take an action dash. So.
All right.
Ooh, yay, more people. I'm gonna stay right here.
This building in front of you here is seemingly the largest one in the community. And based on the markings, and you got to zoom in a little closely here, but the stained glass windows would seem to indicate this as a holy site, a church even, of some type.
I'll check it out after I'm done kicking these two guys' asses.
Hey, we've been waiting a while, finally! Yeah, we've had a reason to attack for a good long while here, but finally we see somebody. That's cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right.
I have no more actions or anything left, so.
Let's go.
I have some
over
more
to
movement left,
you.
but I'm standing there.
Ooh, nice. Okay, this is going to get interesting. This thing just materializes through the wall. Oh, look at him just whoop, 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 just back and forth.
Poke him in the eye, Ballard.
And look
now
at
I think I'm
that.
poking him. Right now I think I'm poking him in the split.
This wraith radiates an aura of dread that causes those who succumb to it to immediately turn and flee. That is correct. If you start your turn within 20 feet of it, there's a saving throw. And on a failure, you are frightened. While frightened in this way, you cannot perform any actions except to move up to half your speed. And that's what we need to know about that. As far
What
as
kind?
this.
Am I allowed to ask what kind of saving throw it is?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, cool. I'm fine with that.
And we're going to try a life drain attack on our dude here. Ouch! 28.
Oh my god, it hit, but I am resistant to necrotic, so.
Alright. 12 necrotic. Con save, though, or have your HP max reduced by that amount until your next long rest. That's almost impossible to fail. Well, no, you got 50-50 chance, basically. So you're good on that. You do take the damage, but no permanent reduction.
That tickles.
And then, try that one more time. For about the same 13 damage this time instead of 12 with the resistance. That's the exact same thing you rolled last time. On both sides.
Like I said, that tickles.
Somebody's dice are glitched. Hey, that's 25
Yes,
damage total.
I'm using loaded dice in roll 20.
Loaded dice.
Okay, so let's take a brief pause between turns here as observing this battle through the glorious wonders of basically being lord and master of this realm. We are chilling on the divan and watching through a crystal ball the events that unfold before us.
What the fuck does Strahd want?
Did they just appear?
No,
Yes.
they did not appear. They are watching from afar. I'm just indicating through
Oh,
the
okay.
fourth wall who it is that is observing our battle.
Is Hilda knocked out at this point? Like you said
She's
in the Let's
watching
Play?
this, albeit in a very happy and dazed state of being.
Okay, so she's charmed right now instead of like knocked out. Okay.
Oh yeah, Rala, your turn.
Ah. Ah. Right. I can see. Alright. Go where Puck was, or follow where Ark, or follow where Ark is. Moment. I think I'm gonna go follow Puck for a moment.
Very well, very well.
Right up there. Oh hi, Strahd. How was your day today? I'll take the dash action.
All right.
That belongs in quotes. You run into Strahd and then you immediately use the dash action.
Just like him, like a mother, like a mother. Hey, you alright, Puck?
Yep, just vibing here.
Just making sure you're alright, or not getting eaten by zombies.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good at dodging them.
Just keep your guard up. They may surprise you at any time. Well, I'll end my turn for the time being.
All right. Xavier hears a little
Nice.
chit chat outside the window there.
I assume as Ballard went by, both Hilda and Xavier both just sighed and just shook their heads.
Xavier's like, well, obviously there wasn't anything in there as he climbs back out the window. 5, 10, 15,
Well,
20,
looks like somebody opened the
25.
garage door from the backside here.
Oh,
Not sure
All I
who
see is-
did, but we found
see
a pretty bitchin' battle vehicle in there.
all right. And looking in, I don't see anybody with the passive perception 19.
Correct. Yeah, there's nobody in here.
All right. So what was it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. I guess what I will do, because I don't see anything else going, I see Jax and them kind of looking over in this direction, although they don't see anyone either right now, do they?
No, but you can probably hear all the fighting that's gonna happen. That's been happening.
Okay. In that case, what I will do is I will double move, I guess. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I can see it there. So I guess what I will do is bonus action, hex this guy. I don't know if the negative damage is going to actually hurt him, but may as well try. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Hey, here we go. We've got some turns to take at last with these guys. And I think... Yep, just about. That is close enough. Okay. Refamiliarize ourselves. Good. First one will step into flank. And we're going to go take a pair of attacks on Ballard here. Couple of whiffs right there.
I'm just gonna look at him confused.
Step on up here, action and dash. And this one's going to be doing the same, but from a different angle. Action and dash. This one steps out from the other side of whatever this tiny building is in here. None of them get to attack. And then another one steps out up here, seemingly drawn by the passage of people through its area. And, 5 feet too much. So yeah, we will action dash to that spot. Do a little move here. Shimmy forth another 5. 30, 50, 60. Another one also appears. These guys have been over here on the western front for this whole combat. Not until you guys got here did they seem to be aware of your presence. And that will do it for them. So we'll pass it over to Puck if she's here. Otherwise, we can hold for a moment.
I'm here. Sorry about that.
All good.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get to where all the chaos is.
Very cool.
Go through that window, or is that locked?
If you click on it, it'll tell you if it's locked or open. There you go. Yeah, it'll show a little padlock icon on there if you're unable to open it and what have you. But if you can open it, you can certainly float right through it.
I don't think I can open it. I mean, maybe?
Oh yeah, it's open.
Oh, for some reason it wouldn't let me. Okay.
I think you double-clicked it accidentally because it opened and closed.
Oh no.
Well, somebody was making some muffins here pretty recently. That batter looks not too old, maybe only a few hours. Definitely expanded.
Could I steal one?
I mean, they're not done. It's just raw batter, but you probably could take as many as you want at this point. You don't think anybody will care?
I'm so sorry. Just thinking of Puck eating raw. That's so funny to me. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna... Do I have enough spaces to move over to this guy? Hold on.
Oh, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You would need to use your bonus action to open the door, because you used your free object interaction to open the window. And then if you took the most direct path, you would have 10 feet left and be able to get right to there. Hey, look, it's you! Puck, meet
Woo!
Hilda!
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I missed her.
Unfortunately, they are not... They are here, but they're not here. They're watching from a far distance, watching this as if it were being televised.
Amazing.
But this monster is very much here.
Okay, so am I allowed to attack it even though I moved that many spaces and used bonus actions?
You do. You have your action remaining to you, so you can still take your attack.
Awesome. I am going to do the same thing I did before with the steady aim and use my short Actually, no, I'm gonna use my dagger. Can I use the dagger with the steady aim?
I don't think you can, and steady aim would also not apply because you've used your bonus action and you've also moved this turn.
Okay, then I'm just gonna use my dagger.
All right. That will hit. Not a ton of damage.
Awesome.
Get it started, though.
Then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay, we have no more black rose bearers. We do have this, which could be interesting.
Sorry, I just want to interject. Dan, you are still correct, just obviously because she moved and all that, but, steady aims doesn't specifically state it has to be like a ranged action or something like that, so it can be a melee.
That's cool. Jax is just out of range, but Xavier and Puck, not so much. So yeah, we're gonna float over and kind of through the building as we incorporeally land in this space before the two of you. And this powerful specter radiates an aura of dread that few can resist. Once again, kind of like the Wraith down to the south, creatures who start their turn within 20 feet of this specter will have to roll a wisdom saving throw. Otherwise, you are frightened, and it's exactly the same exact thing. It's called the Aura of Dread. While frightened, you can only move half your speed. It's not even like the normal frightened, where I'll still attack you just at disadvantage. This precludes that. So that is our move, and we got two of you right here. Who do we want to attack? Looks like it's Xavier. Oh man, good thing we didn't have.
Glad it was only the 28.
Yeah, trying to see if I have advantage here somehow.
Well, one thing that's going to be happening.
Well, yep, I think that's a hit anyway. 28 for 27.
He can make a charisma saving throw. DC would be 15, or be blinded until the end of my next turn.
Cool. I've got a laundry list of condition immunities. Blinded is the first one.
Really? Okay. So that would be 55 damage altogether, is that correct?
It's just the 27.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't
18.
take the necrotic?
Well, no, it's 27 necrotic. The 18 is if I had gotten the crit.
Ah, okay. So 27.
Yeah,
Got
27 necrotic, and then a con save, or have the HP maximum reduced. Oh dear.
If that is not enough, what is the DC I need for that?
16.
DC 16?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I will use my inspiration to take the 19.
Okay. So just the damage taken, no maximum reduction. Our second attack is going to be on also Xavier. All right. Try that. That's going to miss.
Yes.
Just phase our hand right through. Oh, we forgot to become corporeal there. And after seeing our buddy there rush off, we want some part of this action. So wouldn't you know it, here comes another one. That is the extent of our movement, however, so... No. We cannot do that. There we go, that's it right there. Come on, work, work, work. We are going to target this guy right here who died less than an hour ago. Rather violently, I might add. I don't think anybody will doubt that. And this target's spirit will rise as a wraith in this space. So let's add a new challenger to the board.
You guys deal with the Wraiths up there. I'm dealing with Mr. Grim Reaper down here.
Or, I'm sorry, these are the specters up here. I'm looking at the wrong guy. Do we have create specter? Oh, damn, no, we do not. So that is a moot point. Yeah, it's this dude here that can create extra reinforcements. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get rid of that one. Get rid of your character sheet. And with our dash action, we're going to just kind of float back around the corner and into the church.
Are they both Dread Wraiths as well? Because the attacks that were on me were by a Dread Wraith, which is the same as the Create Wraith.
Okay. That is correct. I have the exact same plus 11 to hit, though, so a 28 is still going to hit you. The primary difference being... Better hope I don't roll higher. 30 points of damage. You called for it, you're going to take extra damage.
That's fine. I was just double checking with it, so I took
Very
27.
good.
I need to take 3 more.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit extra there. That's weird. It was 6 die 8 for the original, but this one came up big, big, big. Ark, that's going to pass it over to your turn.
Well, seeing in the Chaos Mode Hub, Ark is going to fly over here. This Wraith and start whacking them with the battle axe.
All right. You'll get a flank attack from this angle here. Thanks to Puck there on the other side. That'll hit in either case, I believe. Spectre, yeah. That's a non-magical attack, however, which we do resist half of that, so we'll take 3 whole damage off that swipe.
Right then, we'll go for a battle axe attack.
That will also hit. Take 5.
On which that will end my turn.
All right, Varys, that is over to you.
Okay, Varys. Flank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to stab it.
All right.
See.
Yeah.
Once more with the stab.
Likewise. Okay, 12, 14, 16, 19, 30 damage. Ow! Yeah, that hurts. And wouldn't you know it? HP 37.
37? 36? Does that include me? 37?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here and end my turn.
Alrighty. Where did... Oh, that's right. She's over here. I was like, where's Priyu? Oh, don't forget about me, everybody.
Yeah, I'm just a teeny tiny voice in the distance.
I took care of your 3 hit point regeneration there. Go ahead and take your turn as you will.
So, this door, I can open it from the inside, right?
You can. You'll probably need to change back into your form. It's a pretty secure lock. Not confident in your spider strength to manipulate it. You could. Might roll it very high.
I
Guaranteed
highly,
if you're yourself.
I highly doubt that, but yeah, I will. I will mess up my character sheet for a moment. Sorry about that, but yeah, I will absolutely switch back.
Boom. There we go.
And I will both unlock the door so that I can open it, and now I will start exploring around in these crates.
All right. And these crates are sealed securely. They are nailed shut. They're going to take an action to attempt to pry open. Hopefully your character has a crowbar or the like in your inventory or some other creative way of opening this. Otherwise, it might take even longer.
Give me a sec.
All right.
All right, so I do have, if we're getting technical, I do have a sickle, which I'm sure I can use to pry it open.
Do you have a battering ram on your patch for the useful items? Rope of useful items?
Yeah, sickle's kind of a thin blade with only a very narrow point of attachment to the hilt. It might work in this case, but you could also just as easily see you breaking your weapon trying to pry one of these bad boys open.
Yeah. I don't want to break my weapon. Yeah, that probably would be a bad idea. Wait a minute. I have I have magic.
Oh. Dungeons and Magic.
Do you have knock?
I beg your pardon?
Do you have knock? That's about the only spell I can open and stuff like that.
Oh, I was gonna make like ice knife or something like that and break it open using the knife that I created, but
I mean, you'll blast yourself with that too at this close range. You need to get outside
yeah,
the room.
that's why I was sitting here trying to think like which one of these would actually potentially work. No, I guess I will just take an action to pry this thing open.
Okay, without any equipment, that'll be a raw athletics check.
All right, let Roll20 do its thing.
Not bad. Yeah, you have to really work at it, and it's the longest 6 seconds of your life here, but you do manage to pry the top of one of these off. Be blistered fingers here for a while. As you look inside, and there are just a bunch of individually wrapped brown, nondescript plastic bags. They've got like all this really weird, like tiny writing on it. It looks like English, but you may need to take one into your possession to read it more closely. It's still not obvious off of a cursory glance here. Mainly because there's no light in here. Dark vision doesn't really help you with reading in the dark.
Which is incredibly counterintuitive. Also, Mike over here, is it drugs?
You found uranium 347.
Uranium 235 over here.
Yellow number 5. Yellow number 5.
Here, I thought it might have been just cocaine. Is it cocaine?
You know, that probably would be the better outcome in this situation.
So are you picking one of them up?
Yes. Yes, I am. I am picking one or two of them up to just kind of look through them.
Yeah, they each have a very interesting texture. There are obviously some solids inside of each of these bags that are sealed up very tight. And it takes a few moments, even after reading it and uncovering what it is, to finally understand. But this is a crate filled with MREs.
Well, okay, that's pretty cool.
Look for the taco salad one.
Taco Grande.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that since if we're still in combat, that finishes my move. But I'm absolutely gonna like stuff as many of these as I can into my arms.
Oh yeah, you did your move. You also used your action to pop that open, and you can pick 2 of them up, one with your free, one with your bonus. And while you're doing that, Youngling will take its turn. This all seems very well. Take a little gander at what's going on up there. Ballard's getting smashed up pretty badly there. He's definitely in need of assistance. Now we're going to just keep an eye on that from around the corner. You're just going to mind that combat. Well, that'll pass it over to Jax.
All right. He's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Alrighty.
Guardians. And then just move forward.
Is that an
So-
unlimited spell also, or are we like brushing up against the limitations? I feel like you've cast it 3 times this long rest.
Huh? 3 times? Hang on.
Or is that your other character?
No, my... that's interesting. My spells are all... I haven't cast it this time around.
That must be your other
We
character then.
We just
Yeah.
came off our long rest.
Yeah, I haven't cast any spells.
Gotcha. Yeah, that is one of my unfortunate pitfalls when the same player uses similar abilities with 2 different characters. It's a little harder for me to track.
Yeah.
The other guy definitely used it a few times because I dropped it. That's right. Grievous dropped him, and then you got back up and used it again. That's what happened.
Yeah. Green was like, oh, damn it. Here he goes again. All right. Yeah, and then Maul really was like, nope, we're killing him. And that's it. We end turn.
All right. And that will also end our first half of activity here. We will catch up in about 10 minutes with the remainder of session 16 here. Are you with us?
Hey Jax, remind me, what is that aura or the spell thing you use too?
Damage. It does damage.
Yep.
Is it Spirit Guardians?
Yeah.
Is that what you activate?
Yeah, so basically what happens is, like, he calls his ancestors forth to basically help him fight things. So you see all of these barbarian warriors coming out.
Would you have been able to see me to declare me as an ally or no?
Hell no. You always run off. So oh wait, actually he sees you. Yeah.
Well, yes, but I mean you casted it after you moved.
Yeah, no, that's true. No.
One week from now, and we'll and our scheduled hype train is to go off.
Yeah, okay.
I am back.
Jeez, that was so loud in my headphones.
Sorry.
Just sudden heart attack.
So this is fine. This is fine. As long as I can make my saving throw and against this specter thing, then we should be good.
He'll be dead soon.
Gotta make sure that, or just gotta make sure to make that wisdom save.
Yeah, that thing's not going to survive. Like, let's see, it's got you two up there attacking, and what's after that on the turn?
What are y'all debating?
He's worried about messing up his wisdom saves and losing more health to the specter that we're attacking. But yeah, we'll kill that thing quickly, dude. Oh, speaking
I'm
of,
just saying not to.
Speak-
I'm just saying not to, or not to screw up the wisdom save.
quick question: do any of you guys around Varus or near Varus have Sentinel?
Have what?
The Sentinel feat?
No. I don't
Nope.
even have it, no.
Pucker Xavier got Sentinel.
Nope. Savior does not have Sentinel.
Jax, you got Sentinel.
Nope.
Okay, I'm guessing Puck doesn't have Sentinel either.
I don't think Hilda's back yet, but no, I don't think they took Sentinel. I mean, they're a rogue. I would be surprised if they did, but I still don't think they did, though.
I'm just saying no because, yeah, I do have Sentinel. So if it attacks one of you guys, I can get a free stab on it, or if it tries to run away, I can lock it down.
You guys deal with
Yeah.
up there. I'll deal with the Wraith and the freaking Grim Reaper Wraith and the 3 guys down here.
Are you dealing with that black one to the south?
Yeah, I'm dealing with the black one to the south and three of these guys.
Okay.
I'll be fine though. Don't worry about it.
Till he summons more.
Xavier, you remember when we were level fucking 5 and I was still okay versus all those zombies.
I know. I know.
Fucking vampires, hell spawn and reapers and stuff. Is y'all section just like Castlevania or something or what?
Have you ever played Ravenloft before?
Oh god, don't
No.
remind me of that stupid fucking...
Well, that's where Strahd comes from, is
Don't remind me
Ravenloft.
of that stupid fucking game.
And we are dealing with a bunch of undead, and it seems like he's bringing in undead that I think are part of the Ravenloft campaign. So I think not only are we Enemir and 1970s Earth, but I think there's a little bit of Ravenloft mixed in there that we're dealing with.
Sarge, the campaign,
Yeah.
the book slash like campaign adventure that Strahd comes from is called Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, I know that. I love like saying like we had to deal with some vampire thralls a
Yeah.
couple months ago.
Yeah, the main,
Yeah,
his
the
castle
BBEG.
in Strahd's castle in Curse of Strahd is called Castle Ravenloft.
Oh, well. Oh, well. Now,
It's
whenever
also
I
one-
see,
Sorry, go ahead.
now when I see that person's name, Brunhilde, I think of Django Unchained.
Good movie.
Curse of Strahd, unfortunately, is also one of the campaigns that is almost always skipped by every GM up to the starting level 3 cap, because the first part, the fucking murder mill is is fucking horrible.
Oh yeah, I've heard. So I've heard.
I've heard from various people that the Curse of Strahd campaign is very hyper violent, very.
It is for the most
Yeah.
part, but a lot of that rep comes from the start of the book that a lot of GMs just skip, because the start of it is like a whole murder house that you have to go through just to get into the world of Curse of Strahd, and basically the end of it comes with like a very, very stupid pick between either like murdering like an innocent puppy or like sacrificing one of your party members or some shit like that.
Oh, so how many party members have gotten sacrificed?
I was
assuming
going to
there's a lot
say
of
every single human being.
I was about to say, I know what John Wick would do.
Is this Curse of Strahd?
Yeah, we're talking about Curse of Strahd today.
This is what you walked in on. You knew exactly.
I was informing them of the murder mill.
We're talking about La Baba Yaga, John Wick.
I do own the Curse of Strahd module. It was the second one I ever purchased after the Storm King's Thunder. We got 2 sessions into it before a one-player character succumbed and was bitten by a vampire, became a vampire spawn, and decided, let's check if he's in this Twitch chat right now. Yes, he is! He knows the story that I'm about to tell if he's not in lurk mode right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was Dawn! Evil Dawn! Who got bit by a vampire and decided that he was in the cool club and nobody else in the party could join him. So when the vampire NPCs tried to turn the rest of the party, it caused a little PvP because Dawn wanted to be the only vampire in the group. And things rapidly imploded. Half the party got killed. The other half that survived, which I think was 2 players, ran to the church for safety. And then we tried to schedule the next game and everyone was like, I don't know what to do. Do we make new characters? Like, are we playing off of the vampire? What are we doing here? And that's how that ended. We never went back to it. 9 years later, we've never played
real?
Curse of Strahd. Yeah, we never went back to it.
Oh no, that's.
This is the closest to Curse of
My
Strahd that
God.
I have played, is using him as my own big bad in this campaign right here, which I'm not sure how much his methodologies and what have you will line up with Curse of Strahd, but honestly, who cares? He's my villain in this one.
I'll tell you, reading through the book, it's not that far off.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I figured he's your classical vampire trying to do the seductive, like, playing behind the scenes. He's not the villain that's going to, like, engage in combat and, like, whoop ass every round, like, getting up in your face and what have you.
I mean, he will, but, like, he's more likely to try to talk his way out of things.
Sure,
anything.
that makes sense to me.
And
Well,
I'm
Ballard.
assuming that you've modified him a little bit, too, from what he is in the books.
Oh, yeah. No,
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
totally-
He's working with
definitely.
Vecna, Strahd, Sararak, and Zastam. The 4 of them are all working together. You better believe their stats are far beyond the book stats, because the book stats, your characters at this level could easily take them. 5e is very, very player-friendly to the point of almost perpetual easy mode.
The actual Strahd from Curse of Strahd, you're supposed to fight him with like 4 party members, level
Right.
8 party group or something like that.
Exactly, yeah. That's kind of how 5e balances, is they don't expect your characters to get high level, but I don't like that compromise. I want you to be able to use the higher level stuff, and if that means that I have to create like CR 30 stuff to compensate, then that's just where we're at.
Oh yeah.
As
I
being
mean,
as being a DM as well, I've seen Strahd's original stats, and I was just looking at it, and I'm like, I know that someone like even Ballard would probably be able to 1v1 him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty lackluster. Most of the characters. I mean, even the stock Tarask is. But go ahead with your turn there.
Okay. I'm going to not rage at this moment because I have 4 turns, and then I go limp for a turn, so that would be pointless to rage right now. I'm gonna have to untick my rage damage. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and start trying to attack this guy.
All right.
Am I able to tell what kind of like creature type he is? Like, is he undead, monstrous, or what?
It's definitely an undead.
Okay, cool. Obviously not an orange.
It is not an orange, however, yeah.
Okay. That is with advantage, though, so that I presume will hit.
All right. That will miss, as a matter of fact.
He does not have. He has over 21 AC.
He does not. He is displaced, which is countering your advantage. We use the first die roll.
Oh, okay.
Even if you inspired it, we still use the first die roll because you already have advantage and disadvantage. There's no modifying it beyond what it is. So, unfortunately, that is a natural one. Even an inspiration wouldn't give you a reroll in this case.
Oh, it wouldn't? Okay, well then that's just second attack anyways then.
Yeah, which is first roll right there, which that will hit. We are resistant to fire.
I do have the boon of irresistible offense, so.
Oh, well, how about that? We'll take all that then. Got it.
And then bonus action attack.
All right.
On the same guy, of course, but.
Oh dear. All right. Youch. All right. We got it.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Oh boy. Well, look, my turn is next.
Well, allow me to retort.
Let's go with... Oh, we forgot to have you roll your wisdom saving throw at the start of the turn. Let's get that in before it gets too late. Mainly just to check if you need to roll an inspiration, which...
God damn it.
It looks like you might need to, yeah. Inspiration will make it. DC is 14. Can re-roll it if you like, but yeah. Either way, it is good. You're not frightened. You didn't have to run away. Your attacks did count, is the point of all that. And now we will attack. We're going to change a little verbiage here. There we go. That's about as specific as we can make it. Done fucking deal. Victory. What you got against that, huh?
I mean,
You're just instantly a wraith. No save, and because it's your name.
I mean, it doesn't say that I lose consciousness
Oh my
and
God.
lose myself, so I'm gonna keep attacking him. I'm just gonna have.
Well, I've stolen your soul. I've taken your soul, and it's now a wraith. Now you're just a soulless husk. All right, but we're gonna. In all seriousness, though, we're gonna attack. We'll take an attack. We've got the flank bonus.
That seemed like an oddly specific attack.
Oh, so close. Not quite, though. We'll try one more of those. Ooh, not quite. Too bad. That's some major damage left on the table there. 3 8s on that 6 die 8. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Yeah, that'll end our turn right there. We'll pass it to Rala, who is way the heck up here.
Yeah, that's going to change. I was gonna join with you. There's. And now I'm at. Now, bit of a dilemma. I did think about using Fireball here, but considering it's a bit too cluttered here, it might not be a good idea. Just use it. I was planning on using the on Fireball to use on these three guys, but since it's a bit more cluttered here, I didn't want to use on want more people. So for now, I'm just gonna go with something else.
Yeah, blow them all up. They won't mind.
I mean, and I'm sure Xavier and Ballard wouldn't mind, but.
I mean, if you got a fireball that'll touch both Xavier and Ballard, use it regardless. Or no, I think it might actually touch them both from this angle if you angle it right here. They're not as far apart as I think. Oh, they're just far enough apart. They're just far enough.
Too bad there wasn't that sorcerer invocation or whatever it was that
Enlarge.
increases the size of it. Enlarge.
Yeah, enlarge spell.
But no, I'm gonna be using a witch bolt on the Spectre.
A witch blot on the Spectre. All right. Give it a go. Make that attack. That will hit. Lightning is another element we are resistant to. We will take half.
Yeesh. I'm not doing well damage-wise, aren't I?
Yeah, it's tough sometimes when you're relying on elements and their undead spirits. Those things tend to resist a fair amount.
Yeah. Take cover.
Did someone close this door by me?
So just take this take some cover for
Somebody did.
right now.
Might have just been accidental. Take a little cover around the corner. All right.
And then my turn.
Very cool. Let me just grab.
Damn it, Rolla.
There we go.
I don't know if I can. I guess I can, because it doesn't say I have to see you. Alright, never mind.
Wait, what did I do wrong?
Well, one, you can't have total cover from the enemy that you have with your Witch Bolt, or else it'll end the Witch Bolt.
Oh.
Ah.
And secondary, there was something I was thinking of doing when you were actually within view. There, I can see you a little bit. That's perfect.
And that makes the
right,
witch bolt more impactful there.
All right, then I'm up for it, Xavier. I'm up for it.
Perfect. I just have to make my saving throw. That's the only thing.
Yeah. This has to be the most important thing, honestly.
Same deal. That's actually going to be the same for Rala. We need a wisdom save for you at the start of the turn. That's going to be for everybody, so if you can try to help me remember that, that would be key.
Well, Rala didn't start close to him, right? He was up in a...
Oh, that's right. You moved up. Yeah. You moved up to me, so that does change that. Good spot. All right, so that's it for Rala. Xavier needs to roll the save, though. On the money.
Beautiful, so I'm not afraid.
Yep.
Great.
Okay, I was reading what I can do with Wish. And one of the options for Wish is I can grant up to 10 creatures that I can see resistance to a damage type of my choice. There's no limitation to the duration of that. So I would like to use one of my wishes to grant all my allies. That would be Rala, Puck, myself. That's 3. Jax, Varys, whatever Rala's knight's name is, I can't see it from here.
Art.
And Ballard, because those are the ones that I can see. I can't see Preu. But I'm going to use a wish to grant them, or us all, resistance to necrotic damage.
Is that forever?
Yeah.
It's going to be up to me to determine, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I thought it was a forever thing because in the spell there's the option to give immunity, which only lasts for 8 hours, and then for the resistance it didn't have a duration.
5e is
I
notorious
apologize.
for leaving verbiage unspecified. I think we've covered that ad nauseum by this point.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's check. All right. That is indeed a permanent effect. All right. You guys are all going to need to make note of that on your character sheet. It is very important.
Angry.
Thank you.
Best guest star gift I've ever gotten.
Enjoy. That was my action, and I guess as my bonus action, I will teleport 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet over here. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. Let's play with the Defiler turn. Start with these guys down here. Scoot around a little bit more. Get that flanky flank. With 2 of them anyway. Start with the ones with flank advantage. No. A little bit of the same. And the guy that doesn't have advantage. Wow! Okay.
Also, the worst damage out of any of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no advantage. Rolls 2 natural 20s for 19 bludgeoning, 15 bludgeoning.
I also forgot to add my 3 hit point regen.
You also need to roll a con save, since the same guy hit you twice here. Low DC, but you could potentially be gaining a level of exhaustion if that low DC is not met.
2 con saves or 1 con save?
Just 1 con save, because I hit you twice with the same guy, so that prompts the single save. There you go. No exhaustion, but damage is 19, 29, 34.
34? Okay.
34 physical, yep. That is those defilers. Now for these defilers. Okay. Let's go to... Yeah, you're not there. You're out of reach. So it is the 3 of you on the south. 10, 20, 30. This one can't get here regardless, so we're just going to move. And then action dash, like over to here, basically.
That's the Spirit Guardians.
You know, like 99% of that is my inattentive list. Like, the monsters are not that dumb. I just keep forgetting about it.
Can retcon it, no big deal.
Alrighty.
They all decide instead, because they see all the spirits, to run after Ballard, and Ballard just gets surrounded.
Alright, that's 9. I mean, the dumbest part about it is it's just taking it twice for no reason. It's going to move into it and then start its turn there next round. Like, there's no effectiveness to it whatsoever. Try this one. That's a waste of a natural 20. Okay, we'll step here, try to get a flank.
He does take the Spirit Guardian's damage, though, because he started in it, right?
Even if I roll a natural 20 on my save? I thought it was all or nothing. Or do I
No,
take
it's half.
Okay.
Yeah, it's half.
Alright. guess that's a 24 and a 22 to hit the automatic shield.
Let's see. He's a 21, so he'll shield to make it a 26.
Sure. Okay. Change that formula again. We do play. Okay. And Puck, that'll start your turn here.
Woo! Hold on 1 second. I got distracted. I am going to attack this specter, and
All right. Start your turn with a wisdom save against its aura.
I was just about to say that for you.
Red will be its aura. Hopefully help us hammer down on that. DC is 17, unfortunately. You do have your weekly inspiration and hero point for your supporter subscription if you want to make use of that. Otherwise, you're going to be frightened and have to run away.
alrighty, I'm gonna use that point.
Inspiration will give you a reroll entirely.
So reroll the wisdom.
Correct, yes.
That's a little better.
I want to make this thing scared. I have a spell that's like cause fear.
Okay. Let's see what you got. One second here. Yeah, I'm getting a little inundated with the mechanics here. If you save against the fear, I believe it is an immunity for, yes, 24 hours.
And with that, can I use my rapier to hit it?
You can, because, yeah, you're not going to want to use that. This is an undead creature, so they are just outright immune to a cause fear. Well, hell. 24, technically more.
So exciting.
Wow, actually, that would be 38 points of sneak attack damage, I believe, because it would be 18 plus 18. And then 4 plus 6. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a solid stab right through this thing, and it was already incorporeal to begin with, but it slowly begins to fade away from your vision.
Alrighty, and then I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay, so just checking over everything here. Refresh my memory. You did you cast a Misty Step?
Who, me?
Yes.
Not Misty Step. I used my Rogue's Mantle, which does almost the same as a Misty Step. It just allows me to teleport from one shadow to another or one darkened area to another.
Right, okay. Then we got that, so that guy's turn is next. Okie doke. Well, that one is dead. I guess this one will... Yeah, I think we'll float over here and try to get in on some of this action. Take its place, essentially. Let's life drain on Jax here. Or try to. Try that again. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. So it's 12. Because of the wish.
And this right here.
Alright, okay. I'll roll the con save.
While he's rolling the conclave, I'm going to use Sentinel to go ahead and stab the specter that just attacked him. With my reaction.
Yeah, so...
That's cool.
Gonna use an inspo and a hero point. If that's okay?
Okay. Yeah, that reaction hit will certainly get through. That will make the save. That will be the end of that one's turn. We'll pass it over to Ark then.
Alright, time to roll for that wisdom save.
That's also a different specter, so I think his Witch Bolt disappears, correct?
That's correct. Boink. No soup for you.
Oh, nice.
I'm
I
sorry
hear
we got.
puppies.
I'm sorry we got rid of the Witch Bolt. I know it's very upsetting there, doggo.
Yeah.
Is there a new specter that materialized in the Spirit Guardian?
I am sorry for the dog.
It didn't materialize there. It moved directly into it. I did roll my save up there, the 18, and I took the 4 damage.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh. And I guess technically it's got the same aura location here.
Ooh, nice.
Ouch.
Damn.
Technically that should do 7 more points of damage, so I'll take 5 and 4 for a total of 9. Ark did not roll his, or no, you did roll your wisdom save right there. Good looking out. Alright, we'll take it. Ouch. That's also a hit. Another 5 damage. Even non-magical damage, you're hacking through this thing.
Nice.
Any additional turn there, or is that it?
That's it.
Alright, so Varys, wisdom save. I believe we're slowly getting everybody out of this.
I'm not good at those.
That's okay. You'll do like a... Yep.
Tell me Varys has an inspo.
What do I got to beat?
17 is the number.
Oh, I got plenty.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll use an inspiration real quick. So let me go and get down one of those.
Alrighty.
All right. So, I'm still flanking with it or no?
You've got the flank on the other side with Puck, even 15 feet high. This thing is large enough that she's giving you a flank there.
Cool. 2 attacks. First one. Yeah, I got that 20. Oh no, I critted because I rolled 19, so I critted.
Ouch!
Okay.
Well, there went my health bar. Now you need to roll double
one more
natural
attack.
ones. Double natural ones. Double natural ones. Triple natural ones. That is anything but. And yeah, that's going to have the same effect on this one. It's already incorporeal, but it begins fading away rather quickly to nothingness.
Cool. I'm gonna use my movement to go right here to get another flank and action surge.
Oh
So
boy.
2 more attacks.
All right. Sure.
And one more, and regardless, now we'll actually. Let's see.
Very cool.
And then I will end my turn there.
Got it. That's Priyu up next in the turn order.
Okay, so I am going to leave and make sure that this door remains open. And maybe prop it open with a rock or something.
All right.
You were like not heard there, Daniel, just so you know.
Is that ringing for everybody?
There you go, now we can hear you.
Okie dokie.
And I will continue to move forward in my explorations since I'm not much help to battle and they got their wonderful boon with I don't need a boon, I'll just crawl around inside.
I'm sorry for you. If I could have seen you, I would have.
All right, just hold. Wait. Let me get a word in here. Action economy-wise, free action to open the door, bonus action to open this one, action to open this one. That will kind of limit us to that point. We still have some movement.
I'll close the door. I will close the next door, sorry.
All right. Yeah, not the greatest amount of distance, but it does take a little bit to get through each of these things. And yeah, this place looks very well lived in, very clean and tidy. Little refrigerator over here that's got power running to it. The sink is very clean. You would guess the water probably still works in here. So a community that is not entirely lost, you would guess.
And a window, so I can see out. That's pretty cool.
And Youngling will step on in here. Notice that you are down some HP again, so we're gonna amend
little
that.
friend.
We're gonna give you back 13. Drain that potion. And then we're gonna scamper right on up through the building that you just opened up. And just kind of perch ourselves in the windowsill right here and watch the combat outside
I told
here.
You. Heavy drinker. Youngling's a heavy drinker.
All right, that's up to Jax's turn.
Right, so he's gonna start hacking away. Let's see, got advantage on the guy in the south, so he'll start with that one.
All right.
I don't think that'll kill it, so he's gonna attack again.
That one will. And these things also just kind of dissipate into dust when they're killed, so they have the same kind of fade effect as we've seen.
All right, and then pull on mastery on the one to the west.
Were these the ones that left people parched when they turned into the dust around them?
As a narrative effect, yeah, there's no mechanical anything, but yeah, they do kind of spread so much dust, and they have that little miniature sandstorm going around them that it definitely encourages you to get some hydration at the first opportunity. That is another hit, though, right there. We'll take it.
End turn.
Okay, let's start off over here real quick. As watching from a distance, the Count Strahd will look towards Hilda and then look back at the battlefield. How much extra fun do you think they can handle?
I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
I think we will. And we're going to contact our magic, or we're going to access our magic, I would say would be better. And counting on the field, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's see with what intensity this is going to be. Not too bad. Okay, get a couple of these, one of those, 2 of you. I think that ought to do it. You guys go back to where you came from. Alright, the recently slain on the battlefield are instantly empowered with the Lord Master of this realm's control of the Agent Orange virus. We are going to transform their carcasses into a variety of different oranges for your slaying entertainment. Let's raise this
Ooh, yeah,
one
more fun.
over here. Get rid of that corpse. Get rid of that corpse. 1 die 6. Okay, so 2 is going to appear in this space, rising from the dead. A D5 for the next. Also a 2. That is you, rising from this one. Drop it to a die 4. Nothing but 2s, 2s, 2s. I think we've got, yep, we got line of sight to that one. Okay, a die 3.
No, Carl, but during the break, he's going to bring in more people.
What's that?
During the break, they're like, oh, we're going through this pretty fast. It's like, oh, don't worry, he'll summon more people for us to fight.
Like I don't have other maps. But sometimes the villains do want you to go through a slog. Okay, we've got you and you. I think we'll just drop you both over there. Doesn't really matter. Okay, then we need initiative for 3 different varieties of oranges.
I'm assuming that one, or the ones with the similar border, are the same types?
More or less, yeah. Most of these are going to be Class Ds, but yeah, the goth-looking ones are, we have established, usually Cs or possibly Class B.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that, we'll do that. Oh dear. Okay. Initiative for you. That's okay. And for you... And for you. Okie doke. And then we can do the sort. No ties, no ties, no ties. Yep, we got the one tie, but we've already established that one. So now we can kick off the round. Ballard, over to your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna kick the shit out of this guy some more.
Alright.
Don't forget your regen.
Does a 16 hit him?
It does, yeah. These things are very easy to hit. Unless you roll a natural 1, of course. 13 is the AC. Take full damage, thanks to the boon. That will also hit, exactly.
Oh, cool.
Ouch, alright.
And then on my third attack, I am going to go ahead and use my weekly natural 20.
On this guy?
Yeah. Or, no, on him.
No, you said
on
yes.
The Wraith.
You said yes.
No, I said on the Wraith.
Son of a... Alright, hold on a second, I got an idea.
Okay.
He's gonna swap their spots.
That's not how that works.
There we go, it's an illusion. It looks like that one.
That's not how that works. Do I just roll a normal attack and then we adjust the damage, or?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, do it that way.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. It put me back in the initiative as well. I accidentally deleted the token. Okay, so 13 plus another 12, and 7 plus another 12. 25, 32, 44 damage. Ouch! Oof! Well, that hurt.
And then bonus action, grappling appendage him.
Alright. See how this goes here. Well, damn.
8 damage.
Alright, we'll take it.
Alright, that will be my turn.
Okay, we will take our last turn here, undoubtedly. We really only got the one play. Let's try this 2 more times. And we got flank advantage.
Well, yeah.
You got necrotic resistance, so 11 and 11, but that's 22 necrotic from a crit. Con save to prevent that being a lingering effect. Youch.
I'll use the inspiration.
Yeah, keep burning through them.
I still have 6 on Ballard. I don't know what
I mean, we still got 2 more sessions before you're getting any more guaranteed, so I'll be very interested to see where we're at in week 4 this month. As people are like, anybody got any inspos left?
Well, I got 6 of the monthly, and then I still have 6 non-expiring saved up. So
yeah, even still, people are spending them like 2 to 4 per session. They'll go quick. That will make it though. So yeah, no permanent or I'm sorry, no lingering reduction there to your HP. Second attack.
that one's gonna hit.
Ouch! 29 for another 11.
Thankfully.
Yeah, another 11
Oh, wait, I'm
damage.
sorry, I didn't take the 22, so it'd be
Yeah, 33 in total.
33. Okay.
And then another con save. And that will be its turn. And Rala, that's going to bring up your turn. Good con save.
Why is he making a con? Oh, that's Ballard's con save. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. No,
I
sorry.
was
My brain,
confused.
my brain wasn't working, so I had to pull up the calculator for my health.
All good.
Saying I have the orange peeler, I might will put it to good use by you.
Orange peeler, that is a Class D orange right there. That will fit the bill. That will also hit. Unfortunately, for minimum damage, 1 plus... Wait a minute. That's a level 1 firebolt, so you do need to roll another die 10 on top of that. That one has not been adjusted correctly. So, 19 fire damage. Not too bad. Almost half its HP right there. Yeah, buddy. If that's it for you, we'll go to Xavier. I forget, what spell is he concentrating on? I've got a little concentration marker there.
Hex on the big shadow.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Which,
Okay.
you'll just need to move that again.
Yep, I am just updating something real quick.
Cool.
Alright, that should be better. I will attack this fella here with 2 Eldritch Blasts. Let's see if it does
Okay.
the OP damage this time, because for some reason it disappeared off my Eldritch Blasts.
Holy crap.
Okay. So, those will miss. I am then going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 back over here beside Puck in the safetytude of the Spirit Guardians. And someone closed that door again for some reason. There we go. And that'll be the...
That time it was me.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn for now.
All right, let's go the Defilers. Hey, we still got a flank going on here. Let's try and get something going with it while we can. 4 flank attacks. Was that 24 and 23? Miss. And then the guy without the flank, let's see if he double natural 20. He's like, holy crap! Okay. Well, he didn't double, but he got another natural 20. This lowly guy right here who has no flank advantage for another 8. Or no, that's a bludgeoning. You don't take half that, so 17 bludgeoning. And that's it for those guys. Go to the Defilers up here, starting their turn in the Aura of Suck. It's a new round. Jack should roll new damage for that. I think one of them made it, one of them did not. Okay, so 7 and 15. Ouch.
What? No Great Weapon Master damage on that?
Sorry. Figure you could just ignore it.
Oh yeah, exactly. One of those common sense things you get used to after enough times. Yeah, you can't get sneak attack on every attack, but you keep it there for utility.
Thank you.
Absolute. Slashing damage or half. Yeah, we don't like that. We'll play the odds. Try and get a flank, and try to get some bash attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 23 on the third attack.
Yeah, he'll have the shield. So
Yep,
26.
All right, and that's over to Puck's turn.
Oh, okay, so I am going to attack this guy. Hold on. And I am... I am gonna use my short bow and attack.
Okie doke. Oh dear. We've You've already used your inspo for the week, and a hero point won't help you here, unfortunately.
It's okay.
What?
We'll just.
It's okay. She has an inspiration. She needs one mine.
Alrighty, roll that again. That is better. Unfortunately, no sneak unless, is she playing the swashbuckler with the rakish audacity? Is that her subclass? I forget what Puck's subclass
Reckless
is.
Audacity, you have to be within 5 feet of the creature, but who's she attacking?
She's shooting at this one right here.
Yeah, no.
I was actually attacking. Hold on. That one.
Oh! I don't know why my ping was off on that, but okay. Got it?
And I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay. Now we got somebody who can play.
You could always
Alright.
use somebody.
Okay, we're gonna.
See, I was going
move.
the other way. I was like, you know that I could use somebody.
Well, look at this handsome fella.
I think he wants a hug, Rala.
Stepping out here, and we're going to look at Rala floating 25 feet up there, I should say. And we're going to bonus action Mighty Leap up to 30 feet. And we will take all of our attacks in midair before touching back down comfortably to the sod. Those 3 attacks are going to be interesting. Yep, there's a grab there. That'll be interesting if that hits, because we're going to try and drag you down with us. That'll be an on-the-spot opposed check. But first, it is a scratch attack. Yeah, I don't know if this is the first time we've had a Class B at this table, but regardless, a refresher. It has the Bloodlust ability, particularly efficient at tracking and slaying the living. It gets advantage on all attacks versus anybody with a pulse. It also has Ravenous Wound. If it lands any attacks on you, you may not regain any hit points until the end of its next turn. So you really
Thanks for
do
reminding me. I forgot to regain my 3 hit points on that last turn.
You really do not want to get hit by these things. Additionally, they have the Mighty Leap with the bonus action, as we saw. They have 3 reactions per turn, and they have legendary actions. So the Class Bs are bosses in and of themselves.
They're a cat.
We're going to scratch on Rala in midair. 28 to hit, 10 physical. A grab attack. A 26 to hit, so that is going to land. Be interesting if we can keep that going, though.
I don't see any of the rolls though.
That is correct. The oranges roll behind the DM screen. If you're watching on the Twitch live stream, you can see the true results of what I've got going here. Final attack is a weapon strike. That is a 21 to hit Rala for another 8 points of damage. So in total, 18 damage. And a grapple of DC 26 that you're going to have to beat in order to avoid being pulled down to the ground with me. It's an acrobatics or athletics check, whichever works better for you. 26 is what you're looking to beat. You're the defender, so tie goes to you.
26.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing's got a solid bear hug on you in midair.
Yeah, there's no way I'm beating that.
Well, you never know. You could natural 20. Somebody could give you a hero point. At least roll it and see what we're looking at. Not with that. Hey, that's my birthday. All right. So we're going to drag you down to the ground with us. And that will end our turn. And pass it over to the class Dumbass Zombies here, otherwise known as the Ds. Yep, class Dumbass. They are well outclassed at this stage of the game, but a lucky hit, they can still hurt you, especially when they see a swarm opportunity. Oh boy, fresh meat! We're going to go after Rala here.
Oh boy.
A grab attack, that's your best and your worst hope right there. That is a 17 to hit, and I believe your AC is incorrect because you're level up. You've got one of those, you've got that bird, the Fabergé egg, which should give you a static AC of 18.
Yeah.
So the 17 that I just rolled to hit will miss, even though I've got advantage on you for basically being prone and grappled here. But we still miss. This one is going to step in from the front gates. Why, hello! Just comes scampering over the gate. And we will action dash and get on the other side of this. Hey! Other class dumbass zombies include this friendly guy who has exactly 50 feet of movement to get up to Ballard and get him in a loose flank. We're going to try a pummel attack. Pretty much need a natural 20, and that's a mile and a half away from what we rolled. There is this class dumbass zombie who just really has no way of knowing any better, so it's really just a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4. Which of you? 1, 2, 3 is Arc. So we are going to move almost all the way through this to get over to you. And if, yeah, we'll just run under Puck there. We'll check our save. 15, yep, 15 damage. We'll take that. Try and attack Rala. Connor's like, I'm getting attacked by everything here. What the hell?
Literally entire gang attack right here.
Yeah. That's a 15 to hit Arc with this zombie right here. A scratch attack for 4 damage.
Just cast Fireball. You'll be alright.
4 damage.
I don't think he said 40 damage, did he?
No, 4. 4 damage. It's a class dumbass zombie. They wish they could do 40 damage. Even the class Bs can't do that much unless they get a crit. Oh yeah, there's that one right there that starts its turn. I knew I had another one on the board.
So he has to make the save or take 15,
am I missing
right?
so many hit points already? I haven't even done anything. I made the save. I'll take 7. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And okay, well this could go either way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually 6. I like Rala a lot, so we're gonna do. We're not going after you though. 1, 2, 3, 4 is in fact gonna be Varus, probably one of the more difficult ones to hit. It's also going to provoke Rala's reaction if you want to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll take an attack opportunity.
Alright, while you do that, I shall decide what we're going to try and do on a Doctor Displacement here. Do a grab
Dr. D.
attack. That's a miss right there. We just grab a whiff of air. Nothing, it's just a wisp of cloud. And Rala's hit will connect, though, and leave this one precariously low on HP. And Arc is up next in the turn order, so go ahead.
I think I'm gonna have Ark go over to where Rala is right now.
Just know that that would be 2 attacks of opportunity against him if you do that.
I believe one. That's fine.
Alrighty, we'll give it a try. The biggest danger, if you're really insistent on helping, is that this one might grab you. But their attacks are random, so if it lands on a 5... Nope. We will try an unarmed attack. Pummel. That's a miss. The Defiler will try a slam attack. Also a miss. Alright, you're good to go.
Alright. Heart's gonna glare.
Is he breaking up for anyone else?
And start going for a battle axe attack.
He is. That's kind of a consistent thing. I don't think it's a technical thing, though. I think sometimes he's just trying to put his words together. All good.
I went for a battle axe. I'm guessing that.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, it doesn't matter which of them you tried to attack. That is a miss. That's the same.
Well, shoot.
Not so good.
Ross, a little help here?
Well, let's pass it over to Varys and see if there's any aid coming from over there.
Coming. All I'm
Chosen
saying is you got
one!
perfect position there for fireball. Just cast it, you'd be good. you regenerate right now. It's okay. You're not going to do 76 damage to one fireball.
No.
And worst case, we got some fried chicken.
Yeah, I mean, it's a win-win, honestly. You take out zombies and you get a chicken dinner. Come on now. So
Your winner.
first I'm going to... Yeah, this is a Class D zombie that's next to me, right?
Yeah, it is the biggest of the dumbass zombies.
Okay, since he got so close, I'm going to stab him real quick with a orange peeler on Dead Slayer.
I'm going to phase through the wall. Oh, I don't have to. You missed.
Oh, hero point. So that's a D8.
That will
So
hit and slay.
And I will use my movement to create... That creates a loose flank, right?
It does.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack it with the Undead Slayer from this side and
All right.
get damage.
That will also connect. 13, 15. We'll take it.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and end my turn there.
All right. Let's move over to our Class C orange on this side. And we've got Varys in a good spot right there. Couple other potential targets, though. Either way, we're going to probably have to step into that zone of dope. Yeah, but we are not the most tactically effective in that respect. And matter of fact, I think before we even go to the Class C, let's Legendary Interrupt with our Class B over here, as it's going to try and take an advantage bite attack on the Aarakocra that it has grappled.
Oh my god.
That is a hit.
Dude,
21 to hit, 7 piercing.
Fireball before you don't have the HP to withstand a fireball.
And then we will head on over to this one. One.
You're talking
Two.
to a guy that lit himself on fire
I've been
to get
bitten.
rid of
I'm dead.
No, like you. So here's one thing I'll tell you. My old character, he lit himself on fire because he was covered by 20 leeches at one point. Each of them
I'm
were
saying-
doing 1 damage each turn.
Well,
Take
it's not
the
like
damage
it's been that
now.
much since I've been infected.
Fortunately, that is not the case. The bite infection only takes place if your character is dropped to 0 HP. Their normal bite attack is just like any other damaging effect. It's not quite that horrible of a zombie bite.
Oh.
At
I
least
thought
for
that
the
was
class B's, C's, and D's that we've seen so far. That may be different with A's and potential increased classes from that point. But so far, bites are just damage. But yeah, we're going to go for... Who are we going for? 1, 2, or 3? 2! Alright, we're going to try and attack Jax here. Step on right up through that space right there. We'll check our... That's not good, so we'll take some damage.
Can I use Misty Step when it's my turn?
If you have the spell, you can certainly use that. That is one of the best ways to escape from a zombie grapple.
Fortunately, I do.
Nice. Came prepared. Alright, so on Jax, we are trying bite, scratch, bite. And I believe he still has the shield up from last time, so 24, 24, 25. Almost as good as you can get. Miss, miss, miss. Alright.
Wow.
Back to the drawing board. And that's it for the sea zombie, so we'll go back to Prius down here.
I am going to, I suppose, continue exploring in this area, since there is another door. Oh,
Yep,
it's
the bathroom.
just, okay then. I thought it was going to be something useful. Okay then, I
There's
will go
toilet
back
paper.
outside.
Toilet paper.
That, you know, could be useful. Well, upon going outside, I'm going to look to the left and see this horrible event going on over there. So I'm going
Balrog
to...
will just smile and wave at you.
I'm going to use my last remaining movement to move that direction, and, yeah, I can't attack since I opened the door. But I will
Well,
be ready for you.
You can.
Well,
It was a free action and a bonus action. If you opened a
Oh.
third door, that would take your action.
Then, by all means, I will, do one of my ranged attacks. Give me a second then.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you might be able to take out this big one right here with only a few HP left.
I don't know about that, but I will try.
Yep.
Fireball.
It's displaced, so any direct attacks are generally with disadvantage, but if you've got something that is save versus this damage, and it's not a damage it's immune to, then we might have a winner. Poison is unlikely to work.
No,
Fireball.
I unfortunately do not have Fireball, but I do have a Tidal Wave, so I'm looking at what that does.
We do know that it's also resistant to fire.
Doesn't Tidal Wave take like 10 minutes to cast?
No, it is just casting time of one action.
I was going to say 10 minutes casting time in a combat of this scale. We'll be waiting until October.
All right,
Tidal Wave,
so
a bunch
I
of
think
wood
I'm
petals.
gonna... Ballard, what is your dexterity?
20.
Like, is it good? Oh, okay, it's good. Okay, never mind.
I'm a barbarian. What you
Let's do this. So I'm going to conjure up a massive wave of water that is going to crash across the area. It's 30 feet long, so it will encompass all of these zombies, and it's 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall. Every single one of them has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow. Wait a minute. Where did you get a drop of water for the material component for this spell? That
She
seems
spit in
highly
her
irregular.
hand.
Snake sweat.
Snake
She
sweat.
spit in her hand.
I did in
Or
fact I did in fact spit in my hand.
Oh gosh.
The MREs had water balls in them.
Yeah, they do. All right, let's check the defilers first. What is this? Dex saves. Okay, 3 of them. I mean, that's what you want to see. And then for our class dumbass, they're more dexterous. They're pretty fast. We will make the save. And for the big guy, this is the important one. Let's see, what kind of... Oh, it's bludgeoning damage. Okay. Dex save is natural 20.
Dang it!
It's half
Ballard,
damage
you
at least.
also
Ballard made his.
must take a.
I already made mine, yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry, that's at the very top. I was looking at the.
Yeah. Go ahead and click the spell if you have it on the core of your sheet for damage. Otherwise, you can just flat roll the 4-die-8. Looks like all of my defilers are getting knocked prone. They all failed.
Is it an all or nothing, or is it half?
It's half.
Half? Okay. So it's 9.
We'll do that. We'll do that. The class D made the save, so we'll take half and still be standing. You guys will all take full, bringing you to there. Ditto.
Hey, help!
And third. And then for our big guy, we are resistant, not to that. That is magical bludgeoning damage. So, I think 9 damage is enough to kill a guy with 5 hit points.
I did help.
Yeah, that'll finish that one off.
Very much so. Knocked 3 of his targets prone, which gives him advantage on the attack rolls, and
That's true.
took out the big boy.
Yeah, we'll get rid of the Wraith. Gone.
Especially since I only have 2 turns left on my haste.
And that's
I'm
it.
happy. I was able to help.
Heck yeah, solid play right there. That's it for Priyu. Youngling is up next. Oh geez, I'd love to be able to go over there and help Rala, but I don't have anything equipped to do so, so we're gonna try.
If they need the potion, Varys offers potion.
Oh gosh, I don't think Youngling was excluded from the Spirit Guardians when it was cast, because I'm pretty sure I was way the hell over here.
Yeah, neither was I. You
Right.
and me are both not a part of it.
Oh gosh, well that's awful.
That's all caster's discretion.
You can assign who's excluded at the time of casting. You don't get to freely choose and exclude during the spell's effect. It's when you cast it, that's who it is.
But it's not
Yeah,
who
and
can
you have to be able to see
You
who.
do. You do. Well, that sucks, because that is enough to just destroy our little spider creature outright. This thing is not a living thing. It does not get death saves like other allies that we're familiar with. So, unfortunately, this little guy learned a painful lesson. Don't get too close when the ghosts are flying and you've not been especially tagged. Jax just sees the little thing fall out the window and clatter to the ground, but otherwise, your turn.
We are absolutely going to recover that and repair that, correct? Like, we can't let Yoon die twice.
No, exactly not. Let's see.
I want one.
All right. Wow, lots of creatures around. All right. Any of these look like a Class D near him? Oh no, actually, you know what? He'll take out the one that's between Varys and Ithadon. Sorry, between Varys and Jax.
Sounds good.
He's being affected by my displacer cloak. He saw two me and just assumed it was 2 separate people.
There's a 13 hit?
12 will hit.
Oh.
Yeah,
12
12
will hit,
is
right.
my AC exactly. That's enough to destroy that one.
All right. Now we're going for the Class D for the other attack. So that. Is it still around?
I'm sorry, which one is it?
The Class D.
This one here? No, that's going to slaughter that one.
All right. And then, let's see. He's going to go after the one between Puck and him for the Polearm Mastery.
Oof. All right.
Enter.
Okay, let's track that. Yep.
I'm not going to tell you how to play your character, Jax, but just so you know, with Great Weapon Master, you can use your bonus action after dropping an enemy to 0 hit points, and you can make another attack instead of using your Polearm Master. You can use your Wraith Glaive or whatever the hell it is again.
Oh, nice, thanks. Yeah, and I've also been forgetting to use my cantrip, but that's all right. Thanks for the reminder.
Booming blade.
There we go.
Actually, green
Let's
flame.
get that. Got the damage tracked, and we've got a combat still in progress, as Varys is likely to return to the Swan Crew on Sunday morning, if necessary. We might see him again next Sunday evening, but I expect we will have Baushi back with us, and hopefully a full table as well. We'll keep trying for that platinum level achievement. But let's get the updated turn order posted to Stew Crew channel over there in Discord. We had a few new additions, a few subtractions as well. Definitely want to get all that accounted for.
Already posted up there.
Beaut. Also get set for the closing ceremonies here. That is our 8th session in 7 days now. We've got 4 more ahead: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 2 days over in Kryn, Chicago. 2 days over in Cyberpunk Waterdeep after that. We hope you can join us. 6 p.m. Pacific each of those 4 nights, as we have the Coalescence Act 5 continuing in full progress. For ease, we're probably going to keep the, because we've got combats, I believe, in progress at all tables, and I know it can kind of cause a delay even more than usual. We'll probably save our Session 16 level ups until the end of each of our sessions this week. That is to say, for all of your characters at this table, that is another level up at this point, and if you've maxed out on level ups, i.e. you're an annual supporter, you've redeemed Beskars for it, and you've gotten a hype train level up, this is it for you pretty much for the rest of the year. Until we get to November, when the next group level up is expected. Reminder, those big level ups are for group level up minimum levels. I will not be putting those in for general redemption just because one person is now level 10 and wants to jump up to level 11 in a group of level 7 characters. So still holding off on the level 10 group minimum until we actually get to that point, which that's not going to be till next year at the earliest, I imagine.
Does that include if you've already gotten a level up from the hype train, you don't bank it as a big level up for when we do get to that point? It would be the OP option that you were talking about before?
It depends. If you have a banked level up, then yes, it would convert to one of the OP OJ feats and even the OC feat. But if you do not have one banked, then it would count in that respect. People who are ineligible for level ups get those feats.
Okay, I was just double checking.
I have every possible level up already redeemed.
Yeah, we've got a few in that boat already. And yeah, as Rick was saying, next Sunday is the day. Next Sunday is our official 4-year streamiversary at Roleplaying Unlimited. We've had a long road getting here. Our YouTube channel is stocked full with over 1,100 videos chronicling everything from random 3 a.m. video game streams with no voice and no video to full-on game productions like the one you watched tonight, where we've got the animated graphics, we got a full party of adventurers, and a continuing story in progress. Speaking of that continuing story, that is again tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, as we jump over to Monday Table in Kryn, Chicago. Thank you so much. As we always say, there's no RU without you, and it's true. Much love all. Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
See you next time.
Fun.
There might be a bit of paper left under the pool of coffee. Try to remember what I wrote, and you just laugh. We better have a talk, think it might last until it's dark. When the candlelights are out, I really think it's goodbye. I didn't love you anyhow. Now I'll make each day count. I didn't love you anyhow. This bird must learn to fly. Enter your room, you lock the door. I'm lying helpless on the floor. It's how we spend our days. It's tragic in so many ways. I stumbled to the door. I couldn't take it anymore. I took a leap of faith and